Oh shit. Damn. That's the moral of this episode. Damn. I told y'all it was gonna happen. But before we really get into it for real, man, I need y'all to leave a like. I need y'all to leave a comment. I need y'all to subscribe. You feel me? And do all that. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with an EaZy review. So the episode starts off with Teddy calling his folks, letting them know, look, Franklin is not bullshitting. I'm gonna need you to get your shit and go. Like y'all gonna be safe, cause Franklin on 10th hour, wow. Okay, we can just leave that there, cause if you watch the episode, you probably watched the episode if you watching this, so you know where I'm trying to get. I'm trying to hurry up and get to the nitty gritty of the episode, which is the last 15 minutes. So we're gonna get through the first shit quick. Teddy calling, getting his folks, telling them to go on. Okay, so that's how the episode starts off. And honestly, I've never seen Teddy this shook before. We used to Teddy kind of being the nonchalant guy or whatever. Teddy is definitely, he's all the way shook. Okay. We were not fooled by V's, who I just found out her name is Veronique, not Veronica. You know how black folks do the names and shit. But V's mama, which she got some nerve, because we don't all the way know V's backstory, but obviously, mama, we know you wasn't the best mama either. So you not finna try to shit talk Franklin. You know what I'm saying? At least Franklin is not the ideal role model, but Franklin is a very respectful man. You know what I'm saying? Like within the show. So she has a point. She was like, he treats me right. You feel me? He ain't did none of the shit that you done did. You feel me? So, I appreciate. I told y'all, bro, I rock with V. People was not rocking with V, bro. I rocks with V. She a real one, and I been told y'all that. And y'all was trying her. I been told y'all V was a real one. So shout out to V for holding it down to her mama like that. So right after that scene, we get Jerome pulling up drunk at the crib. And the boy say, "Whoops!" After he done crashed into some shit in the driveway or whatever. But Jerome pull up, say he done. And everything he said, bro, I felt. You know what I'm saying? He like, this shit is insane. We got to stop acting like the shit that's happening is normal shit, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like, at least acknowledge that this shit is insanity. That bro, he say, I'm going to Jamaica in the morning. I'm kicking my feet up and I'm out this bitch. Was the moral of what he was saying to her. And obviously, Louie wasn't really trying to hear it, especially because she was drunk. So, the acting for that scene was amazing. The acting in this episode completely, from top to bottom, was amazing. So I got to give them all their props on that. That's from Louie to Jerome to Franklin to Leon to Kane. Even damn bro that got the lace front that we're going to talk about at the end of the episode. Everybody did their thing on this episode. The realest shit he told her though was, I stayed in this shit for you, because if I left, your ass would be dead. And that's just real. That's just real. That's the real. He said, that's the realest shit I've ever told you. She talking about you and me and shit. And the boy said, that's the realest shit I ever told you. Shout out to Jerome for finally standing up. You know what I'm saying? For finally speaking his piece for real. So after that scene, we get to Franklin. He's talking to like Wanda, Leon, his mama, his girl with him. And he's basically just telling everybody, hey, lay low. Because I'm sure everybody know Teddy not just some nigga from the hood, man. Teddy on bullshit. Teddy's definitely on bullshit. So he understands that you can't test Teddy. You got to play it all the way safe, or he will use any moment to capitalize. So his mama gonna stay in the hood under Leon protection, because he's not coming to the. If he comes to the hood, that's some bold ass shit. I don't think he's coming to the hood. I forgot to say this. I think that Veronique, she might end up dead at the end of the season, by the end of the season 2. I could see that. So if that does happen, you heard it here first. But I really don't want to, because I rock with V. Anyways, back to what we were saying. Franklin mama, Sissy, she's staying in the hood with Leon. And, Wanda, he said all of that, the shelter shit's done. You're not going there no more, okay? So they won't be going there right now. So then Franklin went to go meet Oso, okay? Oso, my guy. I don't know if also really rocking with Franklin right now. I'm wondering if he got some up his sleeve that we don't know about. I don't think so though. I think he actually knows that Teddy. It's time for Teddy to go. Like Teddy has to die in order for everybody to just feel a sense of true peace. You just don't never know with Teddy. That's why you don't be fake. You feel me? But nobody can. You can't look at Teddy and really trust Teddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reality of that situation. Also says you got to promise me that if I give you Teddy, you have to do what you got to do with him because my whole family gonna be at risk. So we'll see if he get up with him. So, Louie and Jerome has another conversation that was a lot more of a conversation and not just shouting. And this is the first time I ever heard Louie say, I knew that going to Teddy would cause a reaction from Franklin, but of course I didn't know that all this was happening, which is what everybody was trying to tell her last. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing for real. Like, you're not as smart as you think you are. Like, you're gonna make this situation a million times worse. You know what I'm saying? Franklin offered them 50-50. She didn't want that. She was like, I don't know why. I wasn't happy with that. She's saying stuff like, I wasn't sure why. I still needed more. We had power. We had money, et cetera, right? Jerome still says, hey, bro, I'm still done with this shit. Because Louie acknowledges the fact that she knows that she runs it, but to the rest of the world, like Jerome is the muscle behind this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they only really talk to Jerome when they even meet up. You know what I mean? And she recognizes that Jerome even knows that. You know what I'm saying? So Louie keeps asking for more time. She just needs more time because now she's scared of Teddy. She swears she didn't want to answer to nobody. Franklin told her, bro, you're still going to be answering to somebody. Like, that's not how this works. You don't get in my position and you just have all power. So now she's asking for time, et cetera. Then she gets a pager from Scully talking about it's supposed to be a drop. Jerome says, I'll do the drop for you, but this is it. I'm done after this. You go clear your head. So she goes to clear her head at the fucking horse ranch that she goes to and gives up her gun, okay? Don't know why you would do that at a time like this, but whatever, okay? So she obviously gets caught, and long story short, she ends up captive under Kane's order. Kane wanted her alive. So a little bit after that, Franklin gets a phone call from Kane. And he can say, you like fishing? It's funny how Kane be like speaking. Like, he speaks in like cold, like he's a damn poet. Do you fish? Do you like fishing? I don't do much fishing. He said, well, I done caught the big fish. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he was like, well, who? I'm pretty sure he knew it had to be one or two people. He trying to figure out who it was. He pulls up, and he sees that Louie is obviously with Kane or whatever. And Franklin still has a heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, Franklin did not want none of this shit to happen. But at the same time, Louie, you did what you did. Like, this shit is your fault. So Kane goes and brands her. And this is I actually felt bad for her. I felt bad for her during just that instant because I thought that she had really understood, based off of her conversation with Jerome, that she was at fault. Franklin asked for a moment with her, and then all of a sudden, this is your fault. I was like, oh, hate you again. You had me for a second. I can't lie. You had me. But you lost me immediately. As soon as you started talking to Franklin, this is your fault. Still no accountability. Zero accountability on her end, okay? Franklin, you could see that he didn't even like watching what they was doing to her. You know what I'm saying? Because he loved her for a lot longer time than this period of time where he's grown to hate her. You know what I mean? So he obviously still, deep down, he still cares about her. So it was hard for him to see. That's why he say, yo, bro, give them what they want and let you die a quick death because they're about to do the most. And, you just really don't want to have to go through that or whatever. He leaves. She says what she said, like, I ain't doing it, whatever, and she leaves. So once he leaves, he kind of gets a conscience or whatever, and he decides, like, all right, I need to call Jerome. I need to page Jerome. My fault, they ain't have iPhones then. I need to page Jerome. He pages Jerome, but Jerome does not answer, obviously, to Franklin for clear reasons. You know what I mean? So instead he pages Leon, has Leon page Jerome, and Jerome decided to be at Scully house. And, obviously he called for Leon, and that's when he found out the information. So Leon told him the address, and Jerome pulls up. Jerome is hilarious. Like, this was one of the funniest. Like, when he pulled up, and seen Franklin, obviously he on 10,000. He pulled up and seen Franklin. He go, bitch, nigga. Like Jerome. Jerome don't give a fuck. He's my bitch, nigga. I'm like, boy, Jerome, your ass is hell, bro. So anyways, he pulls up, and Franklin still is always the bigger person in every single one of these situations. He comes and aims a gun at his head. Franklin put the gun on his head, like, bro, you can shoot me, or we can figure out how to save your fucking wife, bro. Like, I'm still trying to help y'all niggas after all that y'all have done. So, nigga, calm your tits for a second, and let's figure out what we finna do. So, bro, they went into like fucking CIA mission mode. Like, this shit was hella cool. How everybody pulled up. It was Scully, they pulled up deep, right? In a smooth ass mission. Had Jerome in the trunk with Franklin driving. Once they got in, Jerome came, took Brett at the gate, got him out of there, opened up the gate for Scully and them to get in. They're out watching guard. They got Leon at the top. It looked like a Call of Duty mission. Okay? So Franklin goes in first. Where Kane, he dapping everybody up where Kane. He's like, well, Kane got a call from his page from his girl lead. Booah! Franklin shoot first. That pop off everything. So, obviously, everybody's working together to try to get Louie out of there. Because, bro, what they were going to do to her is past humanity. You know what I'm saying? That's past any of this shit. So, Jerome comes in, everybody come in, shooting, woo, 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 and they get to Louie. Time out. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot one major thing that I want to talk about. Why they had dog with the lace front, looking like who he look like Steve Lacy. This brother with the perm, with this like hair that looks straight out the Chinese, the beauty. All right, y'all know what I'm talking about though. If you watched it, his ass look crazy. His ass look crazy like Pinky. He like Pinky from Friday. That's what he look like. Anyways though, Jerome and Franklin. Well, Jerome finally makes it inside of the room. Because Jerome tell him go get Leon, like go make sure Leon's safe. So Franklin runs out to go check Leon. Jerome comes in where it's Kane, Louie, and him. So they have a conversation. Kane like, bro, we from the same hood. We grew up on the same block. You know how this shit finna go. You know how this is finna end. You know what I'm saying? And Jerome was like, shit, what we finna do, basically, essentially. And these niggas have like a Wild Wild West shoot off, standoff. And I know I said I wanted Rome. I know I said I wanted Uncle Jerome gone, man, but really seeing it happen, boy, that was rough. That was rough. That was rough as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Seeing everybody's reaction and just knowing, like, bro, obviously we grew to hate them at this last season, but it was the show that we love. Like, the reason why we love the show is when they were all together. So just kind of seeing that moment, seeing Franklin crying like like, like fuck, like when people pass on the conditions that they were on, like you'll never get the opportunity to, like, So it was rough for him, and obviously it was rough for Louie. Even Leon was like, damn, like Scully like, damn. Hey, shout out Scully, man. Scully a real one, even though he didn't give his life on some religious shit. He still show up when they need him. So shout out Scully too. But man, just an absolutely 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 episode to me. 10 out of 10 episode to me, man. I really enjoyed the character Jerome. Shout out to Snowfall. They did the shit. They did the thing on this episode, man. But nonetheless, I'll be back with the next episode of Power Review as well. We probably gonna have some EaZy 10K shit coming up soon too. So y'all continue to tap in. I definitely appreciate that. I appreciate all the newfound support. It means a lot to me, man. So y'all continue to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.